Being part of a Marie Curie action is both an honor and a transformative experience. It means that the European Union trusts your research idea and supports you not only to carry it out, but also to establish your own research line and grow as independent scientists, grow to advanced training and mentoring. For me, it has meant that freedom to develop my own project while gaining international exposure and high-level professional development. One of the most enriching aspects has been collaboration. Through the CIBER network in Spain, I have been able to work closely with clinicians and researchers from different fields, combining clinical expertise, molecular biology, and advanced technologies. Another key opportunity is the mandatory secondment in a company. Spending part of the project in an industry setting allowed me to understand what is needed to translate research from the laboratory to real clinical applications. It will give me a much broader perspective on how innovation reaches patients. The main goal of my research, OcuScan, is to identify biomarkers for inherited retinal dystrophies, a group of rare genetic diseases that progressively cause vision loss and currently have very limited treatment options. In this project, we study extracellular vesicles, which are tiny particles released by the cells. They travel throughout the body fluids carrying molecular information, almost like biological messages between the cells. We believe that vesicles present in tears may give us valuable information about what is happening inside the eye. If it's confirmed, it could open the door to non-invasive diagnosis and monitoring tools, helping us to improve disease management and evaluate treatment effectiveness more easily. If we can identify reliable biomarkers in something as accessible as tears, we could improve early diagnosis and monitor disease progression in a much simpler way. This is especially important now that new gene and molecular therapies are emerging. To know whether these treatments are working, we need measurable indicators. OcuScan aims to contribute to that critical need. Vision loss strongly affects independence, education, employment, and overall quality of life. Many retinal dystrophies begin early in life, so their impact can be lifelong. From a scientific perspective, our research might also help us to better understand how retinal cells degenerate at molecular level. That knowledge is essential not only to design future therapies, but also to improve diagnosis and prognosis today. Since I was young, I feel driven by the desire to help others. Over the time, that motivation naturally connects with science. I'm deeply curious, like asking questions and searching for answers. Today, what truly motivates me is knowing that our work could contribute, even in a small way, to improve patient life. I work closely with clinicians and patient communities that make the purpose of my research very tangible. It's very hard for patients to progressively lose their vision, especially when many of them still don't have access to effective treatments. With my work, I hope to generate knowledge that can expand treatment possibilities for more people in the future. My hope is that OcuScan helps to bridge the gap between laboratory research and clinical practice. I would love to see a future when patients with inherited retinal diseases receive earlier diagnosis, better monitoring tools, and broader access to treatment that preserve their vision for longer.